Hi, and welcome to your reading and listening module. In this module, we will learn and practice key concepts in academic English that will support your entry into academic institutions. Let's talk about reading first, and make sure you have the skills to quickly master academic texts. This skill might be hard for you normally, and even harder when it's a long text with complex words and phrases. The main thing you need to know for reading, and what you'll be tested on, is your comprehension of a text. We can take this skill and expand it to comprehending speech as well. So for the rest of this course, let's consider comprehension as a skill that's important for listening and reading.
There are two general types of comprehension. There's a global comprehension, which means understanding the general meaning of what you are listening to or reading. Then there is a specific comprehension, which means understanding the specific content within the main topic. In order to master comprehension skills in listening and reading, you need to be able to understand the global and specific meaning of academic content. There is a trusted strategy that reading experts have used now for a few decades called metacognition. Are you ready to learn this strategy? I hope so. Metacognition involves thinking about what one is doing while reading. Klein and colleagues back in 1991 stated that in order to read effectively, readers should act strategically while reading. That means they should identify the purpose for reading before reading. Based on the purpose for reading, choose to either scan a text or read in detail. Identify the type of text before reading so that you can think about the general character and features of the type of text. For instance, in an article, you could try to locate a topic sentence and follow the supporting details toward a conclusion. Another thing to do is to think about the author's purpose for writing the text while reading it, making continuous predictions about what will occur next in the text based on information obtained earlier. For example, use your prior knowledge or conclusions obtained within the previous stages. Moreover, effective readers attempt to form in their minds a summary of what was read. Keep these things in mind the next time you start reading and throughout this course. Carrying out these strategies requires the reader to be able to identify relationships in the whole text and parts of the text. So you have a whole text and part text combination to compare and contrast ideas, to determine causes and effects, to summarize, hypothesize, predict, infer, and conclude.
There are many important skills that global understanding of text gives you, and we'll go through these with examples and practice exercises. Throughout this course, you will learn skills to help you read academic texts quickly and effectively and understand speech. You will learn how to use these skills for note-taking, writing, and speaking in your chosen area of study. So let's start looking at some of these strategies. The text you'll see next is the first paragraph of a text from an IELTS practice exam. Read it and answer the questions that follow. I'll be back afterwards. Good luck. The purpose of a text is usually found in the beginning. Writers need to quickly get to the topic, and then everything else will connect to that main topic. So when we look at the first paragraph or opening lines, we can notice two things quickly: the purpose and the topic. The purpose is usually either informational or persuasive. That means that a text will either give you information or try to convince you of something. Now, read the following extract in 2 to 3 minutes and time yourself. Then answer the questions that follow. Have you figured out the text already? You, as an educated reader, should be able to predict the content of a well-written text in the first 100 to 250 words. What have you understood so far? Look at the first 3 paragraphs again and answer the 2 questions that follow. In future, when you read a text, ask yourself these 2 questions. The answer will help you to think strategically and read effectively. Now, read the full magazine article and answer the questions that follow. Also, when you come across a word which you don't know, write it down and beside it, write your idea of what it probably means. At the end of the lesson, use the dictionary to check and add the word to your vocabulary book.